Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 5 tips to get in shape, bypass burnout, and get your energy back. So, what I want you to get out of this training is some real actionable, tangible tips you can go off and implement into your life and start to make some changes. So, let's get into it. So, first of all, is why. So, why is this important to you? And maybe thinking, like, this isn't really a tip. Why is this the first tip? If we don't connect to things and understand why they're important to us, it's hard to stick with. It's hard to stick with anything if we don't know why it's important to us, right? If we're not really connected to why it's important. So, as you can see here, we have the 4S of life: fitness, family, finance, and faith. So start to think about, how does this affect these areas of my life? Fitness, how does it affect my health, my overall health? Um, you know, how will it affect my health in the future if I don't make any changes? How does it affect my relationships, my family, the dynamics with my relationships? Do I have the energy, the vitality I used to in my relationships? Do I have the self-confidence I used to? Do I want to go out for date night, things like that? Okay. Next one's finance. All right. So this could be personal finance in terms of your spending habits, if you're eating out most days of the week. Okay, it could be your lifestyle, maybe you drink in the weekends, helps you out with stress. It could also be money you're leaving on the table. Okay, so if you think about, confidence, self-image, energy, if you're dead tired by 2 p.m., or you just don't feel like you have the same energy as drive, maybe you did in the past. Okay, what are you leaving on the table at work and in your business? Last one's faith. This really comes down to self-image. So how do you feel when you look in the mirror? How do you see yourself? How do you feel about your body? And how would you rate your self-worth? Okay, so these are some questions to ask yourself. Why is this really important to me? Okay. Next one's exercise. All right. So this one's a simpler one. We're going starting small. So the big thing here that I've seen, especially with business people, time poor business people, is starting small is the key. Okay. So start with something you enjoy, whether that's dancing, if you're into dancing in front of your TV, if you're into walking, if you enjoy walking, maybe you have a workout routine you used to do back in the day, you can start there. Starting small, just 5, 10, 15 minutes, okay, a couple times a week, and just starting there. So whatever you know that you could do for sure, whatever that time is, start there, okay, and start small. Lastly, put it in your schedule. So when you put it in your schedule and make it a priority, write it down the same thing you would if there was a business meeting, if there's something important to you, you write it down in your schedule. I'm going to do it this time. Same thing for this, put it in your schedule. You're much more likely to do it. For diet, there's so much noise with diet. Really, what you want to start with is the big rocks. Okay, so what I mean by big rocks, instead of thinking about, should I be doing keto and macros and protein and fats and all this stuff, example of a big rock could be like, the basics. Just, am I eating 3 meals a day? Am I getting 3 meals a day on a daily basis? Okay, are they consistent times? Are they foods that I feel okay about? Is it fast food all the time? Is it fast food some of the time? Okay, so the big thing there would be eating 3 meals a day. So once you're consistent with eating 3 meals a day, consistent times, you start to look at changing the meals, and again, bit by bit. The third thing here is eating foods you enjoy. So eating foods you actually enjoy. So, eating chicken breast and rice with nothing else in your diet is probably not going to work for you. Eating oatmeal, if you hate oatmeal, is probably not going to work. Okay, but maybe you like to eat eggs for breakfast. So identifying what you actually like to eat. What do you actually like? You're much more likely to stick with that. So find the foods that you like. The next one is mindfulness. So inevitably, we're going down this path of self-improvement, starting to incorporate healthy habits into your life. You end up down the path of mindfulness. Okay, so examples are meditation, journaling, reading, no phone time. You start to detach and calm down the mind, especially if you're a busy entrepreneur like I work with. So meditation, certainly don't have to become a monk, Tibetan monk. Sitting in silence for a while, like this guy in this picture, with yourself, with your thoughts, letting things calm down, journaling, writing about your day, writing about your thoughts. Was it a good day? Was it a bad day? There's no wrong way to do these things. Okay, reading things that are interesting to you, fill you up, okay, with knowledge and give you energy by learning. Okay, and no phone time. So it's simple, just time without your phone. I would say the biggest and most important tip of this is mindset. Okay, so it's going from short-term thinking to the long game thinking. Okay, the long game frame. So not just I'm going to lose weight this month. I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to go from 0 to 100. I'm going to be a new person. But actually thinking like, I'm going to make a few changes a week, bit by bit, same as I would if I was, let's say, building a business or looking to improve a business, okay, or looking to take on a project. I'm going to build this up bit by bit. I'm going to build myself up bit by bit. Okay, so a few changes a week. So with each of these, just a few small changes a week. And lastly, there's schedule time for your high value activities. So actually scheduling in your time for exercise, diet, mindfulness, when you get into that, and also scheduling time for things that are important to you, whether that's family time, okay, whether that's maybe it's a hobby that you enjoy doing. These things are going to give you energy back, okay? So action point, take action on this stuff. Talk about this stuff, you can mull it over. None of it matters until you take action. All right. Next, you can book in a discovery call with Maddie. So if you're serious about this stuff, you want to make some serious changes, you can send me a direct message on LinkedIn or Facebook, Maddie Burke Coaching, or you can send me an email at maddie@maddieburkecoaching.com as well. Okay. We'll have a quick, no obligation, 5-10 minute chat. We'll see where you are, see if it may be a good fit, if we want to chat more. Okay. So that's it, guys. Take action on this stuff. You can do it. Cheers.